Before I start talking about my topic, I just want to say that I'm just giving out my opinions and in no way against both sides. Because I'm both an anime fan and a fan of Korean culture as well, and because I know how controversial this is. But yeah, just blurting out my opinions. Since the last decade, there has always been that wall that divides Korean and anime fans, mostly in Eastern and Southeastern Asia. And at times, there are arguments that lead to toxicity towards each other. No matter what, there are just some people who can't get together. They take too much pride in what they like, and in doing so, they forget about the solidarity that humans should share with each other. Korean culture fans focused on K-drama and K-pop has always had bad blood between their counterparts in the anime fandom, and this had gone on for years with a huge difference between two of the cultural giants. Fans of Korean culture are extremely loyal when it comes to their idols, and unlike anime fans, Korea has a lot of younger audiences with them starting to be a fan at ages 9 to 12, and anime fans starting somewhere between ages 12 to 13, so the maturity is there, and even the older fans can be a part of this. So that, now that wall that divides them still stands tall. Or will it? I haven't really read that much manhwa throughout my life as of now, only with titles such as Bastard and some short stories. But I have to say, the visuals in each and every page was put to much emphasis, and filled with colors, unlike manga which only has black and white colors in every page. What is also different from both is that manhwa is to be read from left to right while scrolling vertically from top to bottom, unlike manga where you read from right to left while switching pages. To be honest, when I was young, I have been a hater of K-pop myself and was already an avid anime fan. I was also part of those conflicts between Korean and anime fans, and to tell you the truth, it was immaturity at its finest. But as I grew older, I started to like K-pop myself, and I'm sure that there are anime fans that like K-pop as well, and vice versa. But there are just some rabid fans from both sides who take it too seriously, and crossing the line in the process. It is on social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook that experience much of this toxicity, and even older people, who you think should be mature enough, is still part of the so-called war between anime and Korea fans, or so I think. And they don't stop there. They have gone as far as giving each other death threats, and that is surely obnoxious enough, and it is getting weird. But you know, this conflict that they are having towards each other is nothing but hypocrisy. Because both Korea and Japan are both Eastern Asian nations, so why bother? These two rabid fan sites are called Weeaboo and Koreaboo. Weeaboos by definition are people who are obsessed with Japanese culture, especially anime, even though they are not Japanese and regard it as being the superior culture out of all the cultures in the world. Meanwhile, people who are regarded as Koreaboo are not any different at all. They just choose Korean culture over Japanese. To be honest, I'm a weeb myself, but I don't really go to such lengths just for my love of anime. I know well enough how to differentiate real life from anime, and mature enough not to fight over a stupid argument about which is a better form of media. According to some people who also shared out their reactions towards the ongoing war between the two rabid sides of Weeaboos and Koreaboos, they state why they hate both sides, starting from stating that Koreaboos give K-pop fans a bad name, as well as the Koreans themselves. They're racist by thinking that Korean culture is better than Japanese culture. They then continue to say things such as, they are just complete hypocrites, since Korea and Japan are both Eastern Asian nations, like what I said before, which is true. And then one of them continues to state that, I hate weeaboos just as much. Keep in mind, weeaboo doesn't mean anime fan or super anime fan. It's a non-Japanese person who wants to become Japanese. I'm not saying anime hating K-pop fans or K-pop hating anime fans should stop hating, just pointing out the hypocrisy and idiocy of the rabid ones. With a lot of people saying thoughts such as this, we can really point out how bad the situation between two sides really is. And I don't want to be part of it at all. At least not anymore. I have always wondered if maybe this will go on forever. Or at least I thought it would. On August 2019, it was announced that Tower of God and Blaze were getting anime adaptations. It was history in the making. Manga readers were surprised, as well as anime fans. They had only been reading both titles in the app called WEBTOON, and the announcement was just mind-blowing. On April 2020, Tower of God, also known in Japan as Kami no To, began airing. The series was being produced by Telecom Animation Film, a subsidiary of TMS Entertainment and producer of series such as Orange, Lupin the Third, and many more. The anime was released in Japan, Korea, and the United States through Crunchyroll. The series was loved by many fans and became an instant hit, gaining an 8.05 rating on my anime list. But this wasn't the only surprise that was waiting for anime and Korean fans. Earlier that year, on the 18th of February, a day before my birthday, keep note if ever this channel goes big, Stray Kids, a famous K-pop boy band, announced that they would be singing both opening and ending themes for Tower of God, and this was met with positive reactions. But for anime fans who didn't know K-pop, it was only a mystery what kind of performance they would bring to mainstream. The opening and ending theme were met with positive reactions from anime and Korean fans alike. Anime fans who were oblivious to K-pop were stunned by the performance that was given by the K-pop group, and instantly became a hit among the anime fandom. I don't really know what will follow this, whether positive or not, but I think there's really no harm with combining two of the most influential form of media in Eastern Asia, you know? As I went through the comment sections of the songs, I was having fun seeing anime fans becoming K-pop fans as well. It was something to smile about. I was already seeing signs of a future solidarity between two sides. I hope. And to be honest, the toxicity between two sides may stop or not. A lot might still happen before it eventually does. But how society acts cannot be easily changed. And if it doesn't, let us just continue doing what we love without hurting the feelings of others. Throughout the years that had passed, I never really thought that I would be writing something about this, and I'm kind of surprised myself. We live in a world that rapidly changes, and especially at this time that we need to feel that solidarity when we're far from our loved ones. And something as minuscule of an argument such as anime versus Korean fans, and then worsen it, is just plain out idiocy. Once again, this is Kate telling everyone to please stay at your home, and thank you for watching.